Okay, Sterling, no one's on scholarship, but some people sort of arrive unannounced, try out, and make the team. It seems like you were one of those guys. What was that process like for you?
Well, I'd been in contact with Coach earlier when I was a sophomore in high school, but I got injured my junior year, so I missed the recruiting process. And so I came to the winter tryout in February, and Coach didn't say you made the summer team, but he said he invited me to come out and join the team in the fall. So then I joined the team last fall and been on it since.
What injury did you have in high school that set you back there?
I fractured 2 vertebrae in my back, so I was out for 11 months.
How has that affected you since, and are you okay now?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good now. It was tough coming back, being out for that long. It was practically a year. But I had to work really hard to get back to where I was and keep improving, and I feel like I'm playing near to my best again.
And squeezed a mission in there too, right?
No, I only just turned 19. I'm not.
Oh, that's right. I thought you had served a mission. Okay, my bad. Gotcha. You're from Palo Alto, California. You're a Stanford fan?
I am. I grew up, Stanford's in Palo Alto, and I grew up always being a supporter of them, and even 3 guys from my club team went to play for them.
How, when did BYU become a goal of yours to not only come here to school but play?
It's always been on my mind. There was actually a former BYU player that was in my stake, and he talked it up a lot and told me how great it was and about the program, and mainly his interest, and then actually coming to the BYU camps and seeing everything got me into it.
Who was that alumnus?
He was on the team like 20 years ago.
Oh, 20 years ago.
So
okay.
Probably don't know.
Gotcha. With this year's team, you've found a niche in being that first defender to come off the bench and make your role that way. What's that like coming into a game and having to step in at oftentimes the center back spot and be solid?
Yeah, it's a little tough because usually I don't know when I'll be coming in, so I'll kind of just be hanging out on the bench, and all of a sudden coach will say, "Hey, let's go," and so it's different preparation mentally, having to go in like that. But I've been able to do pretty well, I think, and hopefully I'll be able to get more time.
This season, I know hasn't gone exactly how the team has wanted it, but what kind of progress have you seen in the last couple of weeks as the team's notched some wins?
Well, in the beginning of the season, I don't think we were playing to our best, and we were kind of losing the ball a lot. But now we're knocking it a lot better. We're keeping the ball, and we're creating a lot more chances. Now the only problem really is just putting those away. But at least we're creating all the chances that we need to.
What professional defenders do you watch and kind of take notes from?
My favorite player is Nemanja Vidic for Manchester United, just because he's a beast, total beast.
With these camps, have you been working the camp?
No.
Have you noticed the difference in some of the guys that have worked those camps in terms of just fatigue and whatnot?
A little bit. I mean, they're all a little sun-kissed, so they all complain about having to stand around all day.
Do they have a better tan than you, or are you?
Well, I'm Asian, so I think I still beat them since they're all white.
Awesome. And just 2 games left on the season. What are you guys working on to try and notch a couple of wins?
Well, in practice today, we're working on supporting the ball better. So, we're creating good chances. We just need to finish them. So hopefully having better support will lead to more goals.